everyone. I sent for this little stamp from Hobby Art Limited. It's from their Christmas collection, and it's a Dachshund, and it's got little robins sitting on it. I thought, how cute is that? It's got Dachshund through the snow and Happy Christmas. So I'm going to have a play with that now, and first I'm going to stamp this lovely Dachshund. That's the it's hobbyartstamps.com, www.hobbyartstamps.com. I'll leave a link anyway in the description. So can you see? That's what you get. And the Christmas tree as well, and it's got bones hanging from the Christmas tree. Brilliant! How brilliant is that? So let's have our Dachshund, and have this Christmas tree at the side. Like that, and that will be up there like that, because he's Dachshund through the snow here. There we are. So let's get that stamped and then we can play with it. Let's put those back on there. Put that over there. I'm using the Pink Frog smooth, A4 smooth. Just got a bit of ink on my finger there. Got this out before, so I'll just get my rubber. It's my stamps by me. As you can see, it's a little bit sticky fingers on it. And it does rub off any little fingerprints. You know, inky ones, whatever. So I want to do behind him some hills that have got the snow on, and the sky. It's going to be a snowy sky, and I want to just put a moon behind that's in the sky there. Get my blue brush, and I'm going to use chipped sapphire, because that's sort of a purpley blue sky like you get. There's a little bit of pink in it, doesn't it, sometimes? A little haze of pink. Just hold that. So I'll move that, and I'll just brush up there, and a little bit round the moon to make it round. Any ink that's still left on my brush. There we are. that. Can you see it's like a bit purpley? Well, I'm going to add to that with a little bit of key flamingo on my pink brush. Only a little bit, not much, just a hint of it in that sky. And you see, and it just gives that little bit of interest in the sky there. See? Real snowy sky. And with the like little bits of white that I've left, that shows like cloud effect. So I'm just going to wipe my stencil, my mask, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a hill along here. I'm going to use a finger dauber and using faded jeans, just going to flick up there behind our lovely doggy. And his tree's just on there. And you're just going to get a little bit of a shadow under the tree, like that, and under his feet. So we'll do this while we're working with our Distress Oxides. He's made some footprints in the snow. I'll just take that back up there. Like that. Then over the hill here, with what's left on my brush, on my finger dauber, just going to blend that in to that hill there. And here, just in the dip. You can see there's hardly anything on, but it's giving that little bit of a shade. If you have any ink left on your mask and your, you know, pop them on your stamp, your finger dauber, just to edge around. Use it up all your ink, any leftover ink. Like that. Okay. So that's done that. We'll do some colouring in there. Oh, this is the fun bit, isn't it? Obviously with the Dachshunds, they've got a very sort of a tan face, haven't they? So I'm just going in with my yellow for now, like this. And on his legs, on his feet here. And I'm going to blend that in with this one. These are all my Copic markers. So it's given that yellow base underneath to give it a sort of a goldeny look. And some little spots as well on his body. Some little spots like that. And then I'm going to go in with a darker brown. Just going to get a little piece of card here at the side, and I'm going to check the brown I've got. So that's one brown. And this is my other, which is more of a reddy brown. That's darker. So I'm going to use this darker one. I love his face. So cute. So very cute. A little bit on his legs there. It blends down. Blending into that as well. Aren't these robins cute? I'm going to turn it sideways and come down this line without, you know, you tell your kids, don't you, keep in the lines. It's not always easy when you've got a big brush. But I like these browns with the Copics, and I thought, yeah, this is going to blend nicely. That's his tail. And there's a little robin, look, on his tail. How cute. There's his leg in there. And then I've got this darker brown here. So I've got two different dark browns. I've got that one. And I've got this one, which I think will be the one I want. Yes, that's a much darker one. And that's exactly the colour I want. I'll just dab it in there. And then do some proper shading. Let this bun back. So that's giving that darker shading that you get with the Dachshunds. Bringing that yellow out again. Just blending that in. There we are. That's that done. And I'm going to use my pencils now. So I've got a little bit of everything today. So he's got his Santa hat on. These are my castle markers. And the little robins have red breasts there. going in with this one, which is the red ochre, it says, which has a slight orangey to it, which I think robins do look to have, a bit of an orangey red. And then we're going to go for a brown. That's not quite dark enough. I'll go with this one. Because the robins have a little bit of white as well as the red, so you've got to leave a little bit of white. These robins have got little boots on. How cute is that? I want to do those black. I can find my black. I've hidden my black somewhere. That's weird. Oh well. Little black boots. And he's got his Santa belt on. Do some gold on that after. That's Father Christmas has round his tummy, and that's nice, isn't it? And then just on the hat, I'm just going to do a little bit of shading with my pencils, because obviously it's not a flat white. That sounds like a coffee, doesn't it? Flat white. Make mine a flat white. And again on the pom-pom. Like that. Looking lovely. Tree. If you come on to my group, the Creative Crafters, I'd love to see what you make. If you get this, if you've got this stamp or you get this stamp, I'd love to see yours as well. I can see me making a lot of cards with this Christmas. I'm going to have a go at painting as well. That'd be nice. So just doing a bit of shading on the tree here. And do the tree. Like that. Of course you've got the bones. So I'm going to do the bones in a bit of a grey. Because they won't be white. So just a little bit of a tint to that. So that's looking lovely, isn't it? Now with my gold uniball, I'm just going to go along his collar and his his feet cuffs here, and do some on there. I've just done that nicely, hasn't it? But I do think I want them looking more black than that. So I'm just going to get my marker and just see if I can go over that pencil with a bit of black. Just make it a little bit more black. Which it does. Hopefully it'll dry. There we are. And they've got their little boots on as well. Perfect. So now we're going to glitter it up. So I've got my quickie glue pen and I'm going to go over, make sure that's, yes, that's okay. I'm going to go over that hill with the snow, like that. And down this one. And on the tree edges and on the tree, you can see the little dots on the tree of snow. I'm going to glitter those up. Add snow to that. I'm going to do the star after. And under his feet as well. And just a little bit on top of the robin's head. And of course his pom-pom. And his hat. Okay, I'm going to use my Diamante Sparkle from Chloe's. Look at that. You see that? See it glittering? Oh, I love that. Oh, this Christmas card, it's got to have a bit of glitter, hasn't it? What the heck? So I'm just going to pop that on a card. And what I've got is some Hunky Dory 10-fold card blanks and envelopes, and they're in an 8x6. So you can have it sideways or you can have it, you know, tall, or which I'm just going to have mine sideways. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's got stitching. It's stitched. It's got stitching all around, and I liked that. Just going to put that to one side for a minute, and we'll get the. This is a silver mirror card. Going to go just inside where that stitching is, just in there. And that's going to go in there. So I've done this 5x7, and then I've done the silver 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and then it's on the 6x8 card, like that. And I just want to dab a little bit of snow on, and I'm going to use my bleed proof white Luma from Dale Rowney, and just add a little bit of water onto my palette. And I'll just my little palette knife and just get a little bit out. Just put that on there at the side. I don't want too much. don't want to go on the silver. So I'm just going to cover that up with a little bit of card that I've got at the sides there. And it meant I could stick the card down before I did this. And then I'm just going to tap it on, tap the snow on. And all over the dog as well, because he's getting the snow. Let me get that in some water. And finally I'm going to do this star. And I'm going to use my poster yellow. To do that in a yellow. Again, nice and bright. You could even add some gold glitter in there if you wanted as well. If you wanted to do that a little bit extra. Let me just get my black card and then you can see it. Put that somewhere. Here we are. And there we have him, our little Christmas Dachshund. And as soon as that's dried, I will put the sentiment dashing through the snow, and I will pop that down there. I might be able to do that now. Let me have a go. I don't think it'll bludge the white. We can try anyway. I don't want to smudge it. So let's just pop that in that corner there. Dashing through the snow. I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair at Twilight. Oh, we did it. That looks good, doesn't it? Let's move that. There we are. So that was the Hobby Art Christmas collection, the Dashing Through the Snow. And that's the card we've made. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, do give us a thumbs up. And I am on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, if you would follow me, it's carolanne.crafting, at carolanne.crafting. And I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye-bye.